Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to review the newly released movie Rocky Ki Rani Ki Prem Kahani. So finally, Karan Johar is back with his typical movie style of showing us the grand sets with overly rich people in big houses and driving luxurious cars on the roads of Delhi. Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani is a 2023 Indian Hindi language musical romantic drama film directed by Karan Johar and produced by Dharma Productions. It stars Ranveer Singh, Alia Bhatt, Dharmendra, Jaya Bachchan, Shabana Azmi and Chundri Ganguly. The film follows the story of Rocky, a rich Delhi street performer, and Rani, a starlet and works as a reporter or journalist, who fall in love despite their family's disapproval as they belong from different regions and are completely opposite to each other. Let's understand the story of this movie a bit and then we can go ahead with our verdict or review. This movie is a 2 hours 48 minutes long with lot of songs and social messages within the movie that was well portrayed. The movie starts with showing how Jaya Bachchan's character Dhanalakshmi became a business tycoon by opening new sweet shops. With that also it showed her character as more self-obsessed and never respected or loved her husband to the core. She also ensured that her son be kept away from his father to avoid getting influenced by his father's poetry. She ensured her son become her own puppet and that he does exactly what his mother Jaya Bachchan instructs. Next, it shows the whole family how his son had grown up to become the owner of the business and has the same nature like his mother where he don't respect his wife and daughter. Ranveer Singh is shown as his son and have a carefree attitude but respecting his grandparents and his own parents as well. Dharmendra, who is playing the role of husband of Jaya Bachchan, fell off from the stairs and got paralyzed and started forgetting things and people around. Now the story kicks off when suddenly Dharmendra remembered his long lost love Jamini, played by Shabana Azmi. Now Shabana Azmi is actually Alia's grandmother and stays in Delhi and belongs from a Bengali family. Knowing the story of Dharmendra's lost love, Ranveer plans to help his grandfather get his girlfriend and so he start to look out for her and then here in the meanwhile he met Alia from whom he came to know that Jamini is her grandmother that he was actually looking for. Rani, played by Alia, got attracted towards Rocky, played by Ranveer, due to his physique and they immediately started dating each other. With a few dates, Rocky started liking Rani and confessed his love, whereas Rani declined, saying that she only was with him because he got attracted to her physically and have no intention to continue with him for long run due to many differences they have. This annoyed Rocky a bit and he left Rani. After a few days, Rani realized his absence and came back to get Rocky back in his life. And now they knew each other's families are completely pole apart in terms of culture, language, and the way they behave. Jaya was not even liking Alia as she was outspoken and smart. That's where they both chucked out a plan to swap each other in each other's family and try to impress each other's family and win their hearts. The story continues with the journey from there on with the challenges that they each will face and how they overcome on it. So let's talk about the good things in this movie. The movie have a lot of good surprises and have showcased the characters very nicely on the screen. The main characters, Alia and Ranveer, played their roles properly and the chemistry that we felt missing in the trailer actually could be seen at their best together on the screen and throughout the movie. Ranveer Singh, no doubt a great performer and an actor if given the right tool and the direction, then no doubt he can build up a great act. Some of the scenes in this movie did reminded me of his earlier Dil Dhadakne Do and that in this movie he actually had uplifted the emotions perfectly by showing all sets of his acting in a few scenes. In the first 10 or 15 minutes, we might feel a bit irritated with the loud character as shown in the trailer too. I still believe that the trailer was not well showcased and was not well edited, but in the movie, the loud Dilli brag boy character soon got disappeared with a more fun-loving, caring character that Ranveer started showing us. For Alia, I would say that she had played the similar characters a lot in many of her earlier movies though. Although she did give a good performance, but compared to Ranveer, I believe she still need to go a long way ahead. The other good thing that I would like to point out in this movie are the small social messages shown without the need of making it look more vulgar or turning that into a more comedic scene. The dialogue between Alia's mom and Ranveer was really great. The dialogue where Alia's mom talks to Ranveer did had a great punch to everyone who loves to talk about it behind the closed doors, but in front of all they get ashamed of even asking for it from the shop. The way she portrayed and made Ranveer realize the importance of what is respecting women actually means is what I liked the most. Apart to that, there were a few more scenes where Sabana Azmi had also delivered a great screen presence, and honestly, I felt her screen presence was even more than Dharmendra. And if you are under the impression that he had a great presence, then I'm sorry, it is not. The movie also did touch a few other social stigma specific messages like male portrayed as classical dancers that don't get well accepted in the world, which is a big shame as many of the best classical dancers in India and abroad are men and have a significant roles in the arts and the culture department. The comic timing of the cast were great, with Ranveer and his sister landed some great dialogues with some good comic punchlines. Let's also talk about some of the improvements that could have been done in order to make this movie a more memorable one. There were a couple of scenes which had a few cringe dialogues that did made it look bad, and the runtime of the movie, which could easily be a bit trimmed, was really long enough to make you bored as well in a couple of scenes. The writing was perfect, but the songs were not that memorable as such except for the Tum Kya Mile, which Arijit gave his voice. The another bad thing that cannot be unnoticed, and that is stereotyping the Delhi and Bengali people again. It is true that both are poles apart in terms of culture and the way of living, but in this movie it seems they were a bit stereotyped by sharing a few dialogues specific to pointing the Bengali community and are the same for the Delhi too. Rocky's character in the first 15 minutes is a bit irritable due to the overacting of himself showing as the rich brat kid of Delhi driving Lambo and Ferrari all over the streets, including the small streets too. I would have been more happy if more screen time could have been given to Dharmendra and some good scenes could have been shared between him and the family, as it was completely missed out. The story of this movie, to some extent, what I felt like was the story of Amit, played by Dharmendra, Rekha, played by Sabana, and Jaya, played by Jaya herself as that old, grumpy, and egoistic person. My verdict to the movie will be 6 out of 10 for good writing and for Ranveer's and others supporting cast acting. It could be a good one-time watch with the family, and I will recommend if you could wait for a while, then it will soon be released on one of the OTT platform from where you can enjoy the same with your family. That's it for the video, and so would like to thanks all for watching this video. Till we meet next time, take care and goodbye.